this the most expensive villa in Bali. Forget Dubai, man. Look at this. We're making movies. If you have that one, I'll give you $1,000. I know I've just delivered some epic value, and I know it's going to change a lot of people's lives. Alright, so we have landed touchdown in Bali. Right now we've got like 10 pieces of luggage. We've got a lot of stuff because we're with the team and with my brother. And I didn't tell you, Harris, we got police escort. So we're going to get there very quick. Off to the villa. Let's do a villa tour. You guys have no idea what we're in for today, but word on the street is this is the most expensive villa in Bali. That's what I booked anyway. So we're going to have a sick one. Oh, this is one hell of a villa. How big is this villa? 6 bedrooms. Wow. This is why I wore my running shoes, bro. This house is so big. Boss. Haram. Okay. Wow.
This is the biggest room here.
So I get to decide your guys' fate. This is made for 12 guests, but still I'm going to make you guys share. This is insane. Wow. And we have a chef here too?
Yes, we have.
What is he preparing? Ribeye steak, sweet potato, avocado. Bye-bye. Bro, forget Dubai, man. Look at this. Yeah, Nagi. He is not ready for this. He's fresh off the plane from Cairo, so. Bro, there's only 4 of us, but there's 7 staff. Chef, if we need massages, we're good.
No way, yo, this is crazy.
Normal car does it.
I think we'll just move to Bali, bro. So the purpose we haven't actually explained. We wanted to do a documentary style. Obviously for the last year and a bit we've been bringing a lot of good YouTube content, regular value videos. We wanted to make something a bit more substantial, which was a full-on Netflix style documentary. It's going to be 3 parts, just again to give us as much value as possible, but taking it from a different angle because we've done a lot of the studio shoots, we've done vlogs, but we wanted to challenge ourselves into a documentary. This trip, apart from just being a week in the life and regular work, bringing some of the team together, my brother's here too, just to be collaborative in the same space, brainstorming vision for the next year. Yeah, that's what we're up to. So it's a documentary, right? So I've gone through my script, I ironed all my clothes, I got dressed up, realized better to get undressed and wear this again because it's quite humid. But we're gonna nail this. This is gonna be the sickest thing ever. You may be wondering exactly what this is for, just to let you know. So when these dudes are not behaving, it's just...
How would you hype yourself up before YouTube videos?
Oh crap. You ready for this, Nagi?
Always, bro.
Yeah. Let's wake up the neighbors because I got a film at 11.
My brothers, that's for life. I know my family got me.
Can't keep my hands out the cookie jar. My hands. Alright, show us what you ordered. Apparently this is a TikTok special.
So we got Nutella, we got Kinder.
Good luck opening this. No pressure.
How'd you open this?
No pressure. Oh, he's feeling the pressure. Don't worry, just a few thousand people watching. Right.
Oh, this is Lotus, white chocolate Lotus.
How much did it cost?
200,000. I said just keep the change.
Well, what we have here is a mountain of sweet potato mash, steak from lunch, sausages, no diddy.
There was no need to say no diddy after the sausages.
Bro, I guess internet's not a safe place. Alright, so where do we take the day from here?
Uno.
Nah, we got work, man.
So the first setup we did today, this was the result we made, right here. This was the composition of the angle, obviously it's still in RAW, but it was very difficult to make any sense out of it. And this was now after several renditions of the set and several nodes of color, and you can have a look now on screen. It's just a more usable version of the same setup, which is adjusted better.
Just for context, I asked Nagy, look, I want to upgrade our whole setup. I gave him a budget and he sent me back a Word document with like 50 things to buy. So I bought all of them, no idea what any of them were. But now we're seeing why the cinema cameras are maybe worth it. So he's talking me through why it's more complicated than trading, which seems to be color grading. Hats off to you guys, man, this is crazy.
Chubs at detail. Back when Ricky was doing up Teasdale, I was doing dinner with Teasy. I didn't trust no one, so I got line because got too greasy. Nico never move Nike, sweatsuit Nike, sweatsuit DG. If man get beaky, ring, call up GG, do him up neatly.
Boys, what are you up to?
Droning.
Look at this shit.
Oh. Yo, Inception. That's you filming you.
It's you filming us filming you.
Just like Dell and Windows, some man Bendos. Before I was ever around Kendos, I was in Enzo, dreaming up Enzos. The woman I do end up with.
Day 3 of the trip, I've lost track exactly what we've been up to, but it's been intense. I wanted to kind of create a documentary that would be understanding that when we are going through the schooling system, as a young person, you have a roadmap in front of you. We are told just work hard, go to school, get a good job, get a good degree, and you will be successful in life. And these things were true. If I go back to my parents' generation, education, a good degree, him becoming a doctor, allowed him to migrate immigrants from Pakistan to the UK allowed him to have a level of financial freedom. In this day and age, when the average person can't save up, you can't just save up to have a deposit. You can't afford, the average salary cannot afford a 1 or 2 bedroom flat in central London. The economy has moved far beyond wage rising. When you have an environment like this, including myself, did 6 years of dental school, I just knew it would be a golden handcuff. So I wanted to create an event to really summarize the importance of you can't always be exchanging time for money because you're working without leverage. And just exploring that word leverage, Archimedes said it best, if you give me a lever long enough, I can move the world. Leverage is a way to financial freedom. In this event, I'm exploring the 5 types of leverage, exploring each one at length, and then making a chain. So you start off with one and then how you unlock them step by step. A full depth guide on how you can actually get financial freedom, how I'm using all 5 types of leverage. It's going to be a massive piece of work, so we're pumping away on it. Any words, Nagi, now that you're getting famous?
It's a pretty interesting experience, man, to be able to on the spot and to have to just up the level from normal to good to cinematic. It's good to bring new stuff to the space, mix it up and set a new standard.
I don't think in the training industry anyone's put this level of attention to content. And not because we're trying to be the best influencers, it's because we want to push boundaries. By the way, has the drone been crashed yet?
Not yet. Next vlog.
No, next vlog. But alright, let's keep chipping away at this. When I first met you, you never told me you have this thing when it comes to danger, where you have to climb high things. You're sat in a place that no one should really be accessing. I think the camera does injustice exactly why and where you are. But hopefully for the content it's worth it. Alright, so I've just finished a heavy work block. I come in here and look what's going on. Now, I guess you guys have made this your work then. What's going on here?
4 is my max.
What's making you do this?
Been off gym for a while.
No pain, no gain.
Eat and maintain.
Alright, hold on. So you're doing press ups, but what's all this here?
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not responsible for that.
Doesn't matter if you're responsible. If you participate, you should be accountable.
Sure.
How much weight have you put on since you started traveling with me and moved to Dubai?
Before I left, I was the leanest I've ever been. I was 73 kg. I joined Dubai maybe like 4 weeks ago or something. I'm at 80 kg now.
7 kg, 15 pounds in a couple weeks. You didn't live in life too good, bro.
No, but it's gone to the push-ups. Straight
Yeah.
to the push-ups.
So your goal to come to Dubai was make money and bounce.
I've literally been sat here all day.
Every time I catch you, you're laying on that sunbed scrolling on TikTok.
First of all, I was not scrolling. I haven't scrolled at all. I was sorting my uni stuff out.
Should I fist bump him out of respect for what he's done today?
Yes, I think you should give him a hug. This should be a wholesome brother moment.
He's just done some sweaty push-ups and that. Oh, lunch/dinner is prepared. Yo, we got chicken wings. Zaid, do the honors, unveil what we have. And give us your real candid reaction. Oh my.
Swartlands. Okay, there was no smoke, but not deep. I reckon this is a salad. Never
Oh,
mind.
steak. You're the last one. I reckon that's someone's breakfast. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning, bro.
How you feeling?
I'm vibing to, I don't know if you can hear that, some Zulu music, let's call it. I'm feeling alright. Ended up sleeping quite late because I've been having a lot of caffeine to keep working, so I couldn't end up falling asleep too early.
You want to show us a quick tour of your room?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I thought traders were meant to be disciplined, bro. You don't even make your own bed.
Why don't do that if we have 3 maids?
No need to flex that hard.
Well, this is the room. This is where zero magic happens. This is the office area. Wardrobes, walk-in wardrobes. It's actually very nice. Bedroom is massive. Sit-down conversation area. Office area. Why don't you hang out with me here, bro?
You never invited
We've
me.
got a conversation pit.
Right, well tonight I guess we're hanging out in the conversation pit.
Oh. Look what life has taken me towards. I used to be just a bar of soap. A bar of soap and maybe a moisturizer. Now I got toner, face wash. This is snail. And if you know, you know. I'm sure some people out there know. If you know, you know. Yeah, we've done a lot of villas in general. This year we've done a bunch. I've done like 5 in Bali now. Miami, obviously. This has been one of the most sick ones. I think Miami was up there too. Bali is always the sickest ones. It's a very inspiring environment. And although it's, I don't know, not needed, we're just a group of 4. I think being in this environment, not only for us to have better conversations and have a good time, boys hanging out, I think it's also a very inspiring environment where you got to think bigger. So it forces you to have a bigger paradigm and end up therefore working harder on the trip and then after the trip as well. It carries over. You carry some sort of momentum from a trip where you're together, building together, and then as we separate, we can not only instill that vision that we've got now into the rest of the team and act with more purpose and excitement, we will therefore naturally work a bit harder. Also, I wanted to show you how I pack. So we got like 3 shirts and 3 blazers over there. And all you need is, well, let's start off with blazers. I think essentials, black blazer and brown blazer and navy blazer. And then key materials, I would say, is a 4-ply. 4-ply just works year round. Or a pure wool. So this one is a pure wool. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but this one gives a lot more of a nice texture. You gotta be careful when you're wearing suits a lot or blazers a lot. You don't want to look like you're just a corporate office person. Or if you can get some sort of blends, like this one is a blend of a wool and a silk. This one, for example, is it's like a grey, creamy, a white. Always balances nice with outfits. What else have I got? A navy blazer. So yeah, for the trip I thought, okay, how can I just use the most versatile one? So it was black, white, cream, brown, navy, and then this tweed one. So 6 blazers, associated trousers for all of them, so matching colors for that. And then shirts just white, blue, and sand dust, which is like a linen cream one. And then you rotate those, and then you end up with like 40 outfit variations. And then the shoes are just Loros, and then some chill outfits. And that's how I always pack. You just have your chill outfits, you have your dressed up outfits, and you can have a lot of combinations with simply just a few key items. And you can dress timeless elegance and not really have to think about it. So that's the wardrobe. We were just sat over breakfast discussing our future plans 2025 as it comes up. Right now it's just coming up to the end of December of 24. Not only do we want to definitely come back to Bali again, I've already done it twice this year, but I think we're going to be on the road a lot next year because we have a lot of projects and launching another business. So we just need to do things more logistically. But yeah, we want to do another US tour, that's for sure. We'll probably have to do London for the podcast just to hit the financial sector there, and then also Wall Street and more around the US. So that's going to be another project. So even though we're on the road now, after the New Year's period, probably going to be back on the road very quick. And then we want to come here when it's not the rainy season, so we can really enjoy the beauty of this place. Because look, even in the distance, glorious mountain ranges, beautiful area. So yeah, we're planning, we're growing, and we're also aligned in the fact that we're having a lot of fulfillment despite we work so hard. And obviously this is a snippet you're seeing on the trip, but this is a normal week, and whether that's through Zoom calls and remote working, or in Dubai, or on tours, or in Bali, wherever we are, we work with intensity. And it's really powerful because not everyone in an organization can be working with intensity. Some people just want to have their paycheck, do their deliverables of their work, and that's it. But I think as a founder, it's important I always instill a vision, and I always give each person a room for their own dreams, their own goals, their own fulfillment to be within the companies, so that they feel like they don't need to leave and do their own thing and have a risk. Rather, they're better as a team. And then you have compounding effects, because now everybody's growing together, pushing together, accountable together, and all uplifting each other. And it's very powerful to work in that unit, let's say. And as a founder, my goal is also to recognize these people, incentivize them correctly, and the people that are not like that are not going to operate at our work rate, at our level, slowly we have to remove them, because they're going to bring the rest of the team's energy down.
So guys, what's going on over here?
We're hustling, bro. Listening to some reggaeton and figuring out if we can use a teleprompter. I've never used a teleprompter before. It makes the life a lot easier. There's a lot of challenges in filming outdoor. For example, very bright lights, sunlight, framing everything, little details because we're perfectionists. But right now we're shooting here with the cinema cameras, and that shower pole is showing. So we're trying to go back and forth to figure it out. But I guess this is the problem when you're perfectionists. Give me this. Give me this. Yo, I need to learn something off you, bro. The internet needs to know. What's your impression of a fly? You know what's crazy? I'll just look over randomly on the dinner table and I'll just see Aris over there. Flying away. I don't know about you, but I value my life. Cause imagine I die. And I aim it 100 M's. So as we're going through the events, although I'm speaking about leverage and we have well prepared a script, it has got me thinking as well on the life that I've unlocked for myself. It is I want to say a 1% life to be able to travel with the team, to be able to do as many trips that I do this year. I think this year I was 20 to 30 flights, multiple trips, all the way in the east to Bali, all the way to the west, Toronto, Miami, New York, and everywhere in between. It's been a crazy year, not only financially, travel-wise, growth-wise, team-wise. It's been a lot, and I think to have that 1% life, you guys probably see the more fun side, the watches that I picked up this year, or the lifestyle you see and all of that. But the average day is more like today. Maybe not necessarily filming only, but it's work intensive. And it's not a 9 to 5, it's a constant. Like yesterday, we pretty much wrapped up 10 p.m, barely ate, we missed meals at times. This Sundays, me and Harris were out and go during Dubai, and we have our first meal at 9 p.m. We're just grinding all day. And I think that's important for you to understand, is if you want to have that 1% life, you have to do something different to have a different life. And I think number one is understanding leverage, the purpose of the events, to understand how to unlock that level of life. And number two is you got to sacrifice at a different level, work at a different level, think at a different level. You got to think bigger. You got to take a little bit more risk. You got to work harder with leverage. You got to understand systems, and eventually you do that for a long enough time period, a beautiful life can unlock.
So fuck it, I might attend it. Gotta kick back sometimes and wonder.
We're filming part 2 and part 3 in this villa, and then we'll go to another place to film part 1. It's in reverse order, but this is a more jungly green vibe, and the other one is a very modern vibe. So we're changing up the scenery like that. Final day of this, day 3. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the money.
This is a trader's diet cookies.
Oh, bloody hell. Harris, turn the camera off. Always
No,
turn it
bro.
on at the worst times.
Nah, bro.
Listen, I did not even request these. I didn't even expect these. They just arrived.
Listen, it's my job as head of production to make sure production goes smoothly. If my content creator feels tired, I'm gonna give him an energy boost. You just need a temporary high.
High lows, high. So we'll have a coffee, Red Bull. Like right now, I'm buzzing. I'm feeling great, and I think part of it is the caffeination, but part of it is because we just wrapped up day 3. I need to go and film day 1, but we've wrapped up day 3. So right now, I have a sense of accomplishment, pride, because I know I've just delivered some epic value, and I know it's going to change a lot of people's lives on how they view life, how they view the world, how they view leverage, how they view wealth creation. So right now, I'm on a bit of a high, and it's maybe the caffeine, and maybe also just when you nail it, when you have a task ahead of you that you've been working on for a long time, a team, we've been working on this for months, and then you finally deliver it, you get it all done, and you can hit that close record button. The job is almost done, and right now, it's triumph. As they say, fall in love with the process, and each day we keep chipping away at it. Yo, I think the chefs have prepared Balinese food.
Nice.
Should we go check it out? Can you tell us what this is?
Chicken potato with Balinese spicy, and this is the chicken curry with potato and baby bean.
Wow, we're in for an authentic experience. What a treat. Balinese food, prepared by Balinese people. Can't get better than this. Just say, what do you think the followers and viewers, they're going to think of you? What would you want to let them know?
I would want the viewers to know, I would just say see my journey. I would like to be known as someone that works hard from young. I've started working abnormally hard from quite a young age, and I take pride in that.
There we go. Let's enjoy some Balinese food. Does this take you back to your childhood? It took me back like 8 years ago. And let me play another one that should take you back. Yo, he put bars on it? We need to show the people we're about the culture. We've got to show them that we have diversity. How you remind me what I really am. It's hard to do that. And this is how you know I've been a fan of watches for years. My second ever Instagram post, 2012. On the 12th of December, I waited for this. On the 12th of December, 2012, at 12 minutes past 12, I posted this. My first ever Armani watch. I was gassed by that.
How much was that?
I don't know, like £100 or something. If you have that one, I'll give you £1,000.
This one?
The second one.
This one is not doable.
You can't, bro.
I reckon I can do it.
See what I mean? Now that the limiting beliefs are out the way and the money's off the table. Ooh, I'm trembling. I can literally land with it. Why is it not landing? Because it's bouncing. Exactly.
It's too heavy, bro.
I literally can do this. It's gonna bounce even more. Alright, physics says
If I do this now, I get what?
you get 20
21.
pounds.
I will pay you personally £500 to be landed first. I use all my birthday money saved up.
That's like 10 years of birthdays.
That's why I'm so confident.
Yo, you should have kept your grand, bro. I would have been a grand picture.
Yo, you guys also is physically. I jumped in the pool!
I heard for a split second, Joseph Hib just jumped in the water and said,
I'm not letting you take that back.
no one said that.
No, I said that.
That's
I
insane.
said jump in the pool to clear your debt.
No. It's not your debt to clear, bro. Come on.
Good morning everyone. I'll be honest, we've been working so hard. We have not left the villa once, which is a shame because it's a beautiful island to explore. Get the mopeds, go see the local spots, but haven't had a chance. I think everyone's about to wake up. At least for now, we have a moment of respite between the work. So we're just gonna have breakfast and crack on with the day. The event is about leverage, right? And I'm speaking about how you have to deploy all forms of leverage to get ahead in life and actually get wealth, let's say. But it's also, you want to build cool things beyond just wealth creation. It's also being able to do things you're proud of, things that fulfill you, things you enjoy, and being able to say like, I don't need a vacation because I live a vacation life and I don't need a break from my work because I really enjoy everything that I do. Everything I do is meaningful towards me. And although certain times are hard and the last few days have definitely been challenging for a variety of reasons, new challenges that we haven't experienced before, it's also great for me, or powerful for me to see that I'm a founder. So my job is to push hard. My job is to be obsessed. My job is to keep going and going to the extremes. It's very nice when I can have people in my team do the same, that are pushing long hours. Harris and Maggie, they're up early in the morning and they hustle all day long with me. They won't eat food even though the chef prepared it, and they'll work long hours, push, innovate, push me further, keep me accountable. It's very nice to see that kind of passionate people around, and you need to have a circle like that around you, whether it's people on the same path as you, whether it's people doing similar things but not together, whatever it is, but a unit, a brotherhood, let's say. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sit somewhere here and just take in the sounds of the waterfall and just enjoy a moment of peace, to just recognize how far we've come, how we keep pushing ourselves, how we keep challenging ourselves, and how it's all brick by brick, step by step towards bigger and better goals. And it's not about having a massive goal, it's about that day-to-day action. And I'm glad that we as a team every single day chipping away at it. And it's not just now at this trip, it's constant.
Last day in this villa, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, man. It's a bit of overwhelming feeling at the beginning of the trip because you know you got a million and one things to do, but now that we're well on the way, we're making progress. It's a little bit more relief, let's say, because we know we're on track. We're going to check out Move Villa. So now it's, well, logistics. We've got all these equipment and everything to relocate, but new villa on the way. So we'll give you a tour and we'll wrap up the adventures of today, maybe take a moment to relax and then off to the next place. Yeah, you want to see something? Well, right here, it says Frankfurt. Well, basically, because of the time difference, it's almost 3 p.m. here, but the Frankfurt Open is right here. We're entering a zone, which is going to be a smart money trap, in my opinion. So we've swept Asia low. Smart money traders are going to be looking to buy here. We're going to sweep them first. Maybe we'll continue bearish. I want to see in this zone. I just mapped this out just now. I didn't think you were going to record, but here is a positive inducement. We have an inducement low with a bullish breakout, so just following that structure. So I'm going to watch here for London Open, and maybe if it's looking good, I'll throw in a live stream link to trade it live with the members as we arrive to the new villa. All right, so this is some of the luggage. I've got my big ass Rimowa, and we got all this luggage. Gimbal needs to go. Yeah, changing villa is not going to be easy. How's morale, Harris?
Morale's high, man. Very high.
Yeah, and we got like 5 more suitcases. The other Rimowa is down there. That doesn't even look like it's shot properly. We got to figure this out. And then we got to bounce out of this beautiful villa. I'm going to miss it, man. But right now, yes, morale is high. We just did some of the shots, the cinematic shots for the event. I felt like I was in a Netflix movie. We're just doing controlling the lighting with the lenses, the big lens, the gimbal, all of that is so much fun. Something different, a new experience at least. And hopefully the final product, it'll be a wow. And everybody will watch it and think, wow, that's the goal we're going for. But until then, we pack and change location. So yeah, let's head over. Also, as we're traveling towards Seminyak, the next area, just going through the charts again, just monitoring it. So here is a thing where we have an inducement low, but we also have an inducement high. So we swept previous day high, and we swept all these equal lows that were existing. All of that liquidity swept low, made a higher high, but this is also sweeping. All of that liquidity has been swept by this. Asia high sweeps are usually not as reliable. So I'm forecasting price to go higher. That's also with the trend. And this initial reaction that we mentioned, we wanted a Frankfurt reaction, which exactly has happened. Frankfurt reaction. Now as London Open is just 30 minutes away, I'm expecting London Open to induce over here, grab some liquidity, and then we'll see if we have reactions in this area, if we can find a way to get into a buy, to start targeting not only all of this liquidity that's printing now as a trend line from here all the way across. That will be liquidity. Then you also have this smart money zone over here, and Asia high liquidity, and then new higher high. That's what I'm forecasting for now for the day, so we'll keep monitoring as we travel over. We're just following up. As we know, inducements run the show. You can see these red areas, they're inducements. So initially we had an inducement here. That was the fuel to allow price to do a break of structure. Another inducement here on M5 allowed this push up. Eventually we had an inducement of the highs. Swept all the highs previous day high. That's now allowing price to flow lower. If I come to M1, remember that smart money trap zone that I mentioned? Well, the first area, see, look, you have a very small inducement over here to allow price to induce higher. That inducement here allows price to come higher. Once price has swept all of these local highs, mitigated that level of supply, that is the inducement now to come lower and attack that first smart money zone and the overall zone. So now London Open has just happened. I'm anticipating price to go bearish and at least clear these smart money traps, clear that liquidity, and then eventually hopefully come towards demand, which is where I'm going to be looking to buy in this region if I get confirmation. So London is active now. Let's see what the session holds for us, but as always, inducements run the show, and right now the sellers are in control based on that inducement. completely inappropriately dressed, but let's see how this replays is.
But I told you the truth. I can't just be with you and only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one in
We picked this one because it's just different, just peculiar. It's all rustic, warehouse, cement, black vibe. What is all of this? Who is the artist here? This is the whole house. This is black vibe. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know what vibe it's giving me, but it gives me some sort of Japanese vibe.
Yeah.
With the bamboo. That's me in the morning when I wake up before a long day. Sit on the edge of my bed, like, that's that guy right there. What is this? Like a drum? Can you do it?
No, I cannot.
And where do I hit it? Here?
Yeah. No, no.
That's not an instrument.
Exactly.
I thought it was gonna make like a...
Let us not do that.
No, it's not an instrument. I got catfished. Those are instruments at the back.
Okay, let's see what's about to happen next, okay?
I just got done with the live stream. Ended up not taking a trade, but helping some people avoid losses because people were interested in getting into trades. In the end, I had an idea and it didn't present, and we protected ourselves from a loss. And as I always say, a restricted trader is a profitable trader. So reasons like these, it's not about catching winning trades. Anyone can catch a winning trade. There's nothing impressive about that. It's about the winning trades you take and then the losses you avoid in between. The difference between a profitable and non-profitable trader is they both catch winning trades, but it's the losses in between when they give back all the money. That's where a losing trader is. So you have to learn how to avoid losses more than how you catch winning trades. So yes, a loss avoided, and I mean the session's still going on. I'm just not going to take a trade outside my key window, especially when I'm traveling, because I want to stick to prime setups when I'm traveling because I'm not locked in on the charts. Okay, so we've been live streaming with the members, turned that off, and now I'm not going to take a trade, but I just want to keep an eye on things. So as always, you got to be following market structure and inducement. So we had an inducement and then lower low. Therefore, the trend should be complex pullback, new lower low. That's the market structure read. But then we have an inducement over here in a higher time frame demand area. So therefore, this could be bullish push out, retracement, new higher high. So these are called inflection points. In these inflection points, it makes no sense to trade. It's just dangerous because you're picking a side and you're saying, okay, market structure or higher time frame demand, higher high. But you're just flipping a coin at that point. And when you have an inducement high and an inducement low, and you're coming to a supply area and you're coming to demand area, these are danger zones to trade because you're flipping a coin. So avoiding losses with the members, letting them know you shouldn't be trading these areas. We avoided a loss here, we avoided a loss here, and I've been marking this POI for sells. It's played out perfectly to the arrow. It wasn't worth me getting in, but at least the marking direction all makes sense. And what is it led by? Inducement number 1, inducement number 2, inducement number 3, inducement number 4. Bearish, 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 bearish. Inducements don't lie. Same here. Inducements have always been leading the show from the top. Inducement number 1, bearish. Inducement number 2, bearish. And inducement number 3 could be bearish, but it's an inflection zone, so we won't. And in fact, let me see what some of the guys on Discord said, if they have any final comments after the stream. Well, we have some people saying thank you, of course. Very kind of them. But here we have Naim. He's a great member in the team. He hasn't been with us too long, but he's made crazy progress. No words can truly appreciate how priceless and effective these sessions are. Thank you, as I'm not taking this life-changing opportunity for granted. God bless you. What a message. And to be honest, it's like this every time I stream. The last month, we made 8% gain together live on streams only. Documented everything and the members taking trades with me. So how can you not win when you have a community where everyone's winning together? Live stream, taking trades on the stream together, saying, hey, I'm entering here, and you know, great people around us. So that's why even when I'm on the road and we just arrived to a villa without me changing my clothes or showering, jump on a live stream because really enjoy what we're doing here.
Yo, bro, what are you up to?
Yeah, so the trades that you just asked me about, I mean, I decided to just live stream again, so I've thrown a link into the members. I mean, we're in the trade right now, like as you've come. So basically, I've entered here. It's given a bit of a reaction. I can't break even just yet, so it's just floating around my entry now. So I'm going to break even after a shift here. So I'm actually going to let the members know that's how I'm going to break even. Break even on an M1 shift. When you don't have an M1 shift, you have to wait for 2 legs to go. So bearish break of structure, that's when we're going to break even. That's the BE point. So we're in the trade right now. Probably there in with me too, so let's see. It might be a win, it might be a loss. As I mentioned, well, it's going to creep up now, let's see. I mean, the divergence after inducement, and it's the New York key window. So we've taken London high, we're approached to supply, we've done a minor inducement, London high inducement, bearish break of structure, New York open. The New York key window. So let's see how it plays out, man. But that's the plan. Divergence between EU and GU. I'm in the trade. If it's a win, it's a win. If it's a loss, it's a loss. And last month was 8%. Haven't been too active this month because of travel, but yeah, we stream whenever we can. So well, I'll update you on how this goes. Well, we're setting up the set because we want to do a nice moody pod, and I think that's a pretty cool backdrop. We've got some massive Japanese doors, a Japanese garden, and then Bali furniture and artwork. That's going to make for a very cool set. We're in between this way or that way out into the garden, so we decided this. The trade we're in, as I mentioned, we're live on stream, 26 people on right now. Very clear entry. I started the stream and then we entered right here. Basically, it's an inducement, break of structure, retracement mitigation on a refined IFC, and the New York window on the minute, and then Break-even point as always on M1 shift. 1 to 3 first partial as always, and then we're just riding down towards 1 to 10. So nice to take a trade in the vlog. I'm also coming to another area, so this is what you can do. When you've taken a partial at 1 to 3, you've locked in 1.5%. So you're not using your own risk now. So you're using this profit, and you can potentially put it into this trade, which I'm going to think about if it's worth taking or not, because it's inducement, break of structure, retracement. I'll have a think and see if it's worth taking though. Still on the stream, but you remember how I was saying this area I was undecided about. So I let them know, like we had this build up of liquidity. It was a very clear impulse, break of structure, complex pullback. Price was just set to go low from here. So I said here, okay, you can leverage the profit from the GU cells. So this trade that we already took a partial, we can leverage the profits to enter on a position here. I mentioned that I don't trade internal BOSs. I'm not a fan of internal break of structure. It's valid. I just don't personally like to do it. So this is just an internal break of structure, not a full break of structure. So I personally didn't take it. I said I personally won't get in. But they could have leveraged cells, and now that's obviously break even at 1 to 3. So if they followed both trades at 1.5%, 1.5%, that's 3% between the two, and then this one is melting nicely towards TP2 at the 1 to 10. So it's actually been a very productive session. London, we just avoided losses, and the exact idea we had during the London session played out exactly as we wanted. There just was not a valid entry. So then we go again at New York. New York did what we wanted, and we found an entry, so we're capitalizing on it, and both trades floating nicely. I'm not in the second one because I don't trade internal BOS, but some of them will be. Let's see what people said in Discord, man. People that are on the trades with me. Thanks, Wakar. You gave me the extra confidence when I saw you entered in the trade I was looking for. So he's already looking for the trade. I just gave him the extra boost on the call. Confidence boosted by my guy Wakar. There we go. So someone made money. I'm sure a lot of them did too. Let me show you my actual position without showing the lot size. Here, 1 to 3 partials, letting the rest ride towards 1 to 10. So just like we saw on the stream, I didn't enter in this one, but this one's playing nice. Look, 1 leg, 2 leg. It's just gonna flow. Worst case, it goes to the man. If it breaks, then both of these should go to 1 to 10. So happy days, man. Happy days. I want to see all the people's trades that they took today. So there was some trades before the session. This person got the 1 to 3. Christian got in the same trade from the signals, or the live stream, sorry. Sells here too from this person. Adil got in the same trade. Where's Adil's empty for though? Oh, there it is. He got in the trade with, oh, a nice 12 lots. Good stuff. Guys, if he hits my target, I'm passing my challenge. There we go. Wojtek got in here. Take profit there, good stuff. Same for the EU, he got in over there, perfect. Epic stuff, so making money together. All right, we're trying to figure out the final lighting situation, and then we'll start rolling a pod at 11:30 at night. They don't stop.
Night out, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a paint of 6 on a pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard, just let a nigga know. I would have your court side.
Bro, what disaster. We decided to do a pod until like 4 a.m. and then we decided to eat and then watch a documentary. So I ended up waking up far too late. So we need to get active ASAP. Everyone feels just a bit shitty because we've been surviving on these. It's a special Bali Red Bull. How much sugar does it have?
ChatGPT says this has 50% more caffeine and sugar than the Western one.
Because we've been having sugary Red Bulls instead of like normal coffee or Red Bulls for like 5 days now, and then cookies every day. I feel like crap.
I think it's probably because we're dehydrated, not just because of bad.
Alright, let's go down a liter. Yo, what a vibe, bro. This is the first time we're leaving the villa after being in Bali for a week. We haven't actually explored. This is actually very disrespectful to the culture that they have here. Like, come on, we need to live life at some point. Well, let's go to an ATM. That's us living life. Pull out cash to buy more equipment to do more work. Bali is known for its great breakfast brunch spots. It's known for its local stray dogs, which we have not experienced. But there's one right here and another one right there.
Are you usually trading when you're traveling?
Yeah. Trading yesterday.
Do you not feel like it affects your kind of routine?
Definitely disrupts things, but I don't think a trader can do it in that first couple of years. I think you got to reach a level where you have a system. If you're trying to outsmart the market and you're really applying your mental resource and aptitude, say, okay, how can I figure out today? That's very taxing. But if you just have systems, you just show up and say, does today follow my plan, yes or no? When I'm busier out and about, I'm less likely to sit in front of the screen and overthink and overtrade. So it works out, man. I haven't faced negativity on it in my own portfolio. And in the public signals that I documented live callouts, I've done the full year of live callouts now. 1 year, 70 plus signals, all live ahead of time, all whilst traveling. I don't think it makes a difference when you know what you're doing. You know, this is how you know we're real. Because we're not just stuck in penthouses and nice restaurants in Dubai, we're out here in the streets. You know, this week has been eventful, bro. We've done a lot of stuff, experienced a lot. Now we need to go pull out a few million. Making deals happen, Harris. How much you passing over?
I just gave away 2 million.
What's there in your hand?
Million.
Another million. How much you have? 9.
9.
And then this is 900.
Yeah.
And then 10 million for you.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Oh.
Said it was ready.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy.
Harris.
Yo.
Good rig, bro.
Cheers, bro.
How you feeling for today?
I'm feeling fresh, man.
I'm
feeling
the
pretty
cameraman, but you guys got to sweat out and work hard.
good. Yeah.
Thank you, my bro. I've ordered watches. This is my go-to, man. Even though it doesn't have specific meaning. Like I have a graduation watch, I have the first watch. I think it just pops on camera. Have you listened to the voice note yet?
Which one?
From Pamela.
Good morning, my God. I hope everything is good in Bali. I have a good news. I already have a new baby here in the safe, so please come to pick up in January because it's very hot pieces and everyone wants this one. So.
Well, long story short, I've been saying when is the new AP that I wanted. I've been waiting for this for like 3 years. It was one of the most challenging pieces to get, and it's a skeleton that pretty much a Rolex skeleton, so like this with an open case, double balance wheel, but in yellow gold. First of all, AP never does yellow gold, so in fact, the fact that I got a yellow gold is crazy. She let me know on my birthday that I might get allocated. So that was a couple months ago, and I've just been saying, look, if you can get it me, that'd be amazing. I'm gonna wear it on the podcast and all these things. She said she'll try because only one will come in Spain this year. So I was fingers crossed, and she said, okay, she's got it for me, but then I needed to know when it's gonna arrive, and it looks like it's ready in the safe in Madrid. So, bad boy in yellow gold skeleton. Epic, bro. Well, that's some good news. Yeah, we still gotta keep pushing.
Guess we're off to Madrid soon.
Guess we're off to Madrid.
I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me if I ever heard one.
Yo, bro. It's just me and you left in the house.
Yeah, Zahib's gone on a solo mission, and I'm exhausted. I think both of us are exhausted. I slammed caffeine at midnight, we shot until 4, then I did a bit more work, and then I ended up down a rabbit hole. I was just researching a couple of things, so I ended up sleeping at 6. And then Darren came at 9 a.m. But yeah, it was good to catch up with Darren. I wish we got some footage with him, but Darren is a legend, man. There's certain people that are just dialed in, locked in, and it's sick to see. Very knowledgeable guy. Obviously, he has a podcast as well, but building multiple businesses within the podcast niche, which is sick to see. And he's killing it, man. So it's just good to just exchange ideas and grow that way. And then just, yeah, a long day of working. We extended the flights and I get to leave, but me and you are still here. And my brother's here, but he's out exploring Bali by himself, so let's see what he's up to. Yeah, we've got a long day ahead of us still, and then maybe even an early wake up tomorrow before we check out and fly, just to get a morning session in. So yeah, this is what happens when we add this work rate. We just end up exhausted. We don't do anything else. We have the only time we left the villa was to get cash. Apart from that, we have not left the villas for over a week now. We've just been locked in, probably like 18-hour days, like long days, but we're growing. Success leaves clues, and this is what everyone does. You have to have a period, or windows, or short sprints where you're just 100% intense on work, and then yeah, build empires.
You look pretty relaxed right now. It's been a long trip, though.
After a long trip, man. I just float away the pain.